Let's talk about something that is kind of funny because I put out a video talking about something similar to this, but
You did?
uh, another scam that you guys want to watch out for when it comes to it. And I'll read this because I don't know if you'll be able to, but it says I was at the gas station about to get gas when a male walked up to my vehicle between the driver door and the gas pump and offered to pay my gas. The deal was I give him half of what I was going to pay, and he will cover the full amount. I told him I was using a card, and he said that he has a business account to accept payments. I immediately declined and handled my own transaction out of annoyance of being bothered. But it occurred to me later that this was an attempt to get my card information through the payment transaction, potentially with the intent to clone the card. Even in the off chance that it was some altruistic act of kindness, why half off and not just cover the full amount?
So
Yep.
I saw your video and I go, shit, he acted really quick and put the video out already because I thought you saw the segment that we're going to put out and then put a video
No.
out.
No,
And
it was because I keep seeing on Facebook there's been a lot of gas scams
yeah,
happening, and it's more the distraction scam what's going on. So somebody will come up, act like they are a worker and say like, "Hey, this pump isn't working,"
yeah,
or whatever it might be, and they'll try to take the they'll try to take the pump out of your hand and then put it up. But while you're distracted, somebody else is right there, and they'll pick it up because there's a gap of time between when you actually put the pump back in its holder versus when the transaction completes. So if you hit that beforehand, they can pick it up and then they can fill up their tank.
yeah.
Uh, and you have no idea. So yeah, I've been seeing a few of these gas cams. So just so happened that it kind of walked out like that. So
Well, I'm sure the person that approached the driver that's a stolen credit card, first of all. I'm pretty sure,
oh, for
right?
sure.
Right? Obviously, I mean, and they're not being a good Samaritan. Nobody's going to put $100 worth of gas in your tank. I don't know. Maybe there are some people like that. I don't want to, insult those people. If you are one of those people, all power to you.
Maybe for a YouTube video, they're gonna be like, "Hey,
Something
you
like
know what
that.
we're doing? We're Mr. Beast style. We're gonna go out and we are going to pay for people's gas and see their reaction."
Yeah, I
That's
get that. But I mean, this was
that's the only
definitely
way somebody's gonna pay for your gas. Other than that, not happening. It's not like going to Starbucks and somebody in front of you paid for your order is like one of those little like things that happen.
yeah.
Um, because that's already taken care of. Somebody's like, "Hey, I'll pay for the next person." That happens. That's
Yeah.
a good Samaritan. That's real nice. This
No, yeah, I
is
mean,
sketchy
or
as
you're in the
hell.
supermarket, they're short couple of bucks, give them the couple of bucks. I mean, no big deal. But
Yep.
this is because of high gas prices. You guys got to be careful about this, and more than our community, because our community would never fall for anything like this. But we thought we warned people, and we should put this on our Hispanic channel, by the way, because they don't understand, and poor people, they're I don't know. And then a lot of people figured this out in this thread. I think there were a couple more screenshots. I don't know if I sent them to you or not. Yeah. Well, they all said that this was a stolen credit card, most likely. And a couple of them came up with this brilliant idea, Chris. They said, uh, first of all, obviously, don't go for it. Don't give him your account info. Don't exchange anything. Don't do any of that stuff. And, I mean, the writing is too small, but a lot of people hit the nail on the head saying this is a massive scam. It's a stolen credit card. They're going to exchange basically their stolen credit card dollars for your good dollars. So let's just don't do it.
One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it.
Now, a couple of them
I
said
mean,
I didn't understand this part. Couple of these drivers said, how about this? They fill up your tank and you give him 50% of it or 25% of it back in cash. I go like, why would I give him anything? I'm like, sure.
yeah, I mean, the only other thing too is, and this person probably didn't know who actually made that post. Was there somebody nearby? And if they were going to do this, be distracted to try to steal the car? That's another
Yeah,
possibility too. So
yeah,
the moral of the story is, there's a thing called personal space. And if people come into your personal space, you need to be aware of that. So nobody
yeah.
should be coming up to you at the pump, no matter what. from either side. So just be aware of those types of things when it comes down to it. Nobody's going to pay for your gas. Just be careful. Okay. Moral of the story.
Remember well, I don't know if it's still going on. People were stealing catalytic converters. Remember?
Oh, that's always.
It's still going on?
They're stealing catalytic converters, but then on top of it, they're stealing all the copper too. Oh, by the way, I hear there's some good copper and flock cameras. I hear.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. I can't verify that. I don't know. I hear.
So
I hear through the grapevine.
Don't fall for this, guys, gals. Although I thought about that, like, okay, so you fill up my tank. It's a stolen credit card. I don't give a shit. I'm getting my gas. I'll give you, if it's $100 worth of gas, I'll give you 25 bucks in cash because that guy's benefiting from it. You're not exchanging information. I think I would kind of go for that. I'd be like, yeah, pump the gas. And then I'll give you 20 bucks in cash for $100 worth of gas. I may try that out. But anyway, but like Chris' video said today, be careful. They may be there with a couple of more, co-conspirators to steal your car, actually. So
yeah,
I would
basically when you pull up, scan the area, just see what's going on around, because when you are pumping your gas, your back is either turned to the back, your back is turned to the front, you have a pump right here, you have your car right here, you are in a confined little space. So yeah, it could get a little dicey if somebody's trying to do ill intention. But that's why you just scan everything. Just be careful with everything. And yeah, don't let that be like, don't come near me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anyway, so be on the lookout.
And then, and then the other thing too, somebody just put in talking about your car's on camera fueling from stolen credit card. Yes, but they have multiple angles, so they should be able to see that somebody came up to you and put the card in, and you're like, I don't know, I thought they were doing something nice, and then you are the victim as well too. So that's the reality. But just be like, don't come near me, go away.
Yep.
And then lock your doors, of course, too, because that's the other thing, because you're on your one side of the car. If you have your doors open, this is something that's been kind of like happen for a long time. This isn't necessarily a gas scam, but it can happen at gas stations. It can happen in other areas. And this is mostly for women driving. They will hop into the back seat on the other side of the car, and you don't know that they're there. They hide, crouch down, stay, and whatever happens after that. So just be careful.
Yep, I agree.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.